This horse is only 3 years old, and it's already broken from the big lick industry. This big lick industry is still going on. It's still destroying horses. We're still rescuing them. And it doesn't matter how much money they spend. They can't spend their way out of the truth that the big lick industry is destroying horses' lives.
Back 47 and 6, back 46 and 7. Walk off. Walk it off. The lines are off around it. Your horn.
What does it take to win the big lick?
5, 46, 7 for more.
Chains and pads.
4 is 8. I'm Andy. I have Callaway Ryan, Bruce, Kim, Bubba on entry, 4 is Kentucky.
Bloody legs.
We've all riders, I apologize for not having completed information on the flag sheet.
Uncaring riders. The researchers found that an average adult light riding horse could comfortably carry about 20% of their ideal body weight. University of Minnesota. Terror in the eyes. Breaking back legs. Raw pestons. Dumping after permanent scars. We rescue broken big lick horses regularly. This is one of hundreds saved from slaughter January 28th, 2025.
The USDA made a final ruling that starting February 1st, stacks and chains and other paraphernalia and chemicals that they use for soring horses will be illegal. And the amount of fight that everybody from the Tennessee Department of Agriculture, on their official Facebook page, they encourage people to ask the USDA to not enforce the rule to stop big lick. The Tennessee Department of Agriculture should not be encouraging people to ask the federal government to allow abuse. That is absolutely not their job. They need to be encouraging people to treat animals humanely. And this horse is only 3 years old, and it's already broken from the big lick industry. This big lick industry is still going on. It's still destroying horses. We're still rescuing them. And it doesn't matter how much money they spend. They can't spend their way out of the truth that the big lick industry is destroying horses' lives and destroying their bodies. And until that stops, we're going to be fighting the big lick industry. And it doesn't matter how much money they have, how much political influence they have. They can't change reality. They can lie to you on the internet. They can have their trolls, both paid and volunteer, out there trying to tell you, oh, it doesn't happen. That's the past sins. No, the past sins are happening now. This horse is 3, and it's already broken from the big lick industry. So please share far and wide. Keep an eye on horse groups. When people say it doesn't happen, be like, I just saw one that's less than 3 years old, or that's about 3 years old, that was broken down. Because you've seen this horse. I'm going to show you more about it and more of the evaluation process.
Good girl. Come on, sweet girl. Easy. I'm sorry, baby cakes. Easy. In the big lick performance world, they cut the tail and the tendon, so that's why we know, like, she's a Tennessee walking horse and her tail tendon has been cut, so you can see it's all flipped over. There's like some scarring there, I don't know if you can see that. That's where they cut the tail tendon. I could pull it more and it would flip all the way back. Most likely they put some pads or stacks on her front feet and they started riding her with someone very heavy when she was very young. I mean, she's only 3 years old and she's already dumped and been neglected for a while. And these horses that are in this horrible big lick abuse cycle, they literally fall apart. And we see them time and time again in the slaughter pipeline when they've been thrown away. And they like to be like, oh, our horses are perfectly loved and cared for and everything's great. We see the ugly side. We see the side where they are throwing horses away and they're pretending that there's no issues, but we see issues constantly within the big lick, horse suffering. It's horrific. And I'm thankful this girl, we were able to intercept her, and she's not going to Mexico, and I wish we could fix her, but we just can't. They literally ruined her body. She can't function anymore.
The reality of the big lick industry is when horses can no longer compete because they are scarred and broken. They are dumped into the slaughter pipeline like sweet Serenity. May you rest in peace, and may your story never be forgotten.